I'm going to share with you 3 major mistakes that YouTubers make. Yeah, that's right. That was hard to say. 3 major mistakes that YouTubers make. So I just got back from this great event called Vid Summit. Vid Summit's put on by Mr. Beast and Daryl Eves and some other guy. Don't know. This is how I roll on this channel, okay? But I know he's important because his kids are making content and they're killing it, all right? So right now I'm going to share with you some of the mistakes that most YouTubers make. And number 1 is you're making videos for yourself. You think you're going to get online and you're going to just go around and do things that you like and expect to get a ton of views from whatever you're doing. I mean, you're literally going places and you're saying, hey, today is great. It's sunny here in Oklahoma and it's great. Nobody cares about that, right? About 5-6 years ago, you could actually search for things you want in life. Like if I have a plumbing issue, if I have a cat issue, or if my car's doing something weird, I could search on how to fix that, or how to do this, or how to make money on YouTube, or what are the best. You can do that, and you can manipulate the system and be on the first page with that. That's no longer. YouTube has changed. However, still to this day, if it's something that's important and it's relevant, then yes, you can actually make a pretty good living by producing great content with those surrounding types of content. Okay, if I said that right. Anyway, so the number 1 thing on that is make sure your content is relevant and make sure your content is important for people to know. Because if you're just putting out something about your house that's nothing of importance to YouTube, or if it's not helping someone, then pretty much you're not going to get any views. That's the number 1 mistake that most people get when they come on as a YouTuber and they think this is great. Now, the second thing we need to talk about is worrying about what people's going to say when you get your content out there. For example, let's say you have a remote control here and you want to know how to, and you know how to fix it, but you're not sure if the world is ready for it. But what do? You're afraid to put the information out. You're afraid that Uncle Betty's gonna, Uncle Betty, let's stay with it. Uncle Betty is going to, because this day and time it can happen. Uncle Betty's going to come and look at your remote control and tell you, no, you forgot something. You need to add that. Or, dude, I don't even own that remote control. Why I need to know about that? Yeah, you're going to have haters out there. You're going to have comments out there just like that. And people are going to smash you down, right? Well, let me tell you about this. There will never, ever be a creator that's going to crush the dreams of another up-and-coming creator. You want to know why? Because they've been through it. They've had haters. They've had people inside of their community, inside their Facebook or their Instagram, their TikTok, and it's just one of those deals. You're going to have haters. You know what I mean? I got several channels out there, and I have a channel that's really all about being positive, and I said something positive one time, and somebody came on just was the devil. And I didn't care. It is what it is. Because for me, I like negative news inside my channel that's positive, because my community will destroy them. So keep in mind, you're gonna have issues with people because you're producing great content. So never, ever, ever be afraid about what other people are saying online. Because number 1, they're hiding behind their keyboard or their phone. We call them keyboard warriors. Okay, it is what it is. And the number 3 right here, and what you don't. This is the worst mistake you can ever make when it comes to YouTube. Okay, because most people think that you can just get on and just pass out this information and it's going to work. No. What happens is YouTube will filter your content and will try to find as many people possible to watch your video. You want to know why they do that? Because they have customers out there who wants to display their ads on your video. You've probably already gone to 2 different videos with this one content I'm giving you right now. You had to push pause because you saw a commercial. Well, YouTube is trying its best to put your content out there. So keep that in mind. Don't think the algorithm is against you, because it's not. And what you need to do to fight that battle and to make sure it's not against you is to read your data. You can go inside of your YouTube Studio app and you can figure out in your analytics, why are people not watching my video? Or do you even know who you're serving this content to? Or where are they? Are you speaking in English? Do you need to speak another language? Are they 14 years old? Are they 35-year-old? Or are they 60 years old? Who are your people? Who is your avatar? Basically, that's what it's called. These are so important because you got to know, who are you trying to get this message out to? Like, I wouldn't be trying to give this type of content to a person who's wanting to learn how to fry chicken, right? I'm hungry right now. I am. I'm starving while we're making this video. But I'm just giving you a great example. You got to make sure you know who your audience is. So keep your content the same as far as your channel. Don't jump off ship, okay? So if this channel is about making money, or it's about videos, or if it's a side niche that's going on with it, if you're doing that, don't start talking about new leggings that you have to try on and confuse the audience in the algorithm. That's where people go really south when it comes to YouTube. You got to know your analytics. So that's the boring part about this. But if you can tap into that part, because they're going to, you go and you try to find yourself online and you see where YouTube puts you in a suggested spot on the right. And you're like, why they put me in this spot over here when it's talking about cornbread? Because you probably mentioned cornbread in your video, and maybe YouTube thinks that's what it is. See what I'm saying? So stay on topic when it comes to your videos. Find your analytics, know what you're doing, and keep that in control. Because sometimes it takes about, I would say, 25 videos to realize where your audience is, because they're going to give you analytics and they're going to show you everything. That will be your best bet. Once you figure out your analytics, go ahead and dial down in that, okay? Get down deep in that. One more thing before I go. One of the best things you can do online is to follow people that you want to, I don't want to say be like, or you want your content to, kind of based off what they're doing. So let's say you are a, trainer. And trainer, there's a lot of trainers out there in the world. They're working out, they're doing this, and that's great. And some people think, man, that's saturated. Yeah, it could be, but what are you training for? What are you help? Who are you helping? Who's your audience? Are they 16-year-old kids? Or is your audience 25 to 40 years old? Or are they older? I mean, people have different workouts for different people, and you can serve them in many ways, and that's another thing. Don't ever just think there's so much competition out there, because no one is you. You are you, and you can only be you, and God only made you. Understand, there's no other person in the world that has your same fingerprint. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. Keep in mind those 3 things. It's so important to make sure you know that. Know who you're making your video for. Get your analytics out, and don't listen to the haters, because those will destroy you. Those are the 3 top mistakes. After being at this convention, and I've been to many, but I know that's the key right there. And keep pushing on. Yeah, you might have videos that you make that are 3,000. You might grab 3,000 subs, or you might get a video that gets only 2 views. It happens a lot, but that's okay. Just let it go and keep moving. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.